Morning, loose enders. Actually, it's just gone midday now, so it's good afternoon, loose enders. So we left the coastline yesterday, went through the New Forest for a little bit, and then I had to come home to deal with something and be closer to home in case I was needed. And anyway, so last night I went through all the footage regards the Jonah interview. I went through the footage, which was quite a lot of it really, and the trouble is I think I've messed it up a bit. The camera was not well positioned, my shoulder was in the way, and I've never done an interview before, but I've sort of taken a bit of a liking to it, just people talking and sharing stuff. I quite like the theme of it, if you like, and I might like to, oh hang on, I got dogs having a two bob, I've got to deal with that, hang on, job done. Anyway, the camera wasn't well positioned, and because I'd never done it before, it turned out to be just two blokes talking, and of course there was a lot of talking over each other, like you do when you're just sitting there and having a chat with somebody, a friend, you know. And so I sort of messed it up. I don't think it's beyond rescue. Ted, Bear, let's come this way. People up there with a dog. You never know what other people's dogs are like, do you? Anyway, so I'm going to have to see what I can make of it, because it was interesting, you know. It's nice to know about other people's lives for a variety of reasons, you know. Not just because you're a nosy bastard. But anyway, I'll come back to that. It's not all done and dusted yet. I may have to transfer the footage I got from the phone to my laptop, because the software for editing on that is more complex and better, obviously, and I might be able to zoom in on him a little bit and get my shoulder out of the way, and then with a bit of swift, cunning editing, I might be able to just take out the bits where we're not clashing, the words aren't clashing in the air, you know, because it just sounds a bit rambly, you know. The trouble is he says things and I go, oh, and that triggers a thought in my mind, and I would talk at the same time as him, so it's just a bit of a cock up, but some of it is okay, so I'll rescue what I can. Anyway, so today, so I said I come home, blah 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 blah, and I'm now at Westbury White Horse. Funny thing was, I came home, done a few things I had to deal with, made a few phone calls in the evening, and then stayed at home with the central heating on and everything was lovely. Got up this morning and I didn't want to stay there, because I've had, like, the last 2 weeks I've been just out in the van constantly, really. So I came out this morning, dealt with a slow puncher. I've got to put a new tyre on next week. That's like 90 quid plus VAT, so just over £100. Anyway, so then I just came up Westbury White Horse, which is where I am today. There was loads of dog walkers earlier, but there's not so bad now, just a few people milling about. And I just lit me log burner, got the fire going, lovely and warm, sat there with a cup of coffee and watched the world go by. I prefer being in the van than being at home, funny enough. Even if it's cold, you still go out, you still got to walk the dogs anyway, and then you can go back to the van, nice warm van. It's quite therapeutic, I suppose. Anyway, so today's a lazy day, not doing too much. That's a lie, actually, because as I said that, I didn't think I had anything to do, but as I said it, I realised I have got things to do. So the hatch on me van, where I get from the front into the back or the back into the front in an emergency, a whistling draft comes through there at night, so I'm going to put a little door on it which will fold all the way open so the dogs can still get in and out and see where we're travelling when they're in the back looking through. But I can just shut the door, Come here. Oh dear, dog. Hang on, wait a minute, get back to it. A lot of dogs are uncontrollable, aren't they? He's coming back. And my Ted won't have it. He won't have anybody go near Bear. He's very protective of her. So Bear chased him the first time. But he's got him. You know, mustn't make a big fuss about it. It's just life, isn't it? If it was a big dog and came over and just attacked my dogs, that's a different matter. But when it's just a slightly out of control little dog who could get in serious trouble if my two set about him, you don't worry about it too much. He's probably embarrassed anyway. I would be if my dog didn't pay attention to me, which does happen sometimes. Anyway, so back to the van. So I'm going to put that little, I'm going to make, it's only a board that fits the hole. And I put a couple of hinges on it, a little latch, job done. And I can put a little spy camera, spy hole, you know, like a front door spy hole in it. So when I'm shut up in the van at night and there's commotion going on out the front, I can look for the spy hole and see what's going on. And also one of my window covers, which sticks on by Velcro. I got to be honest, I am a bit of a bodger, and I had this old sort of throw thing I got at a car boot sale. I wrapped it around, you know, like the insulation foil to give it a bit of substance. And anyway, it's coming apart, falling apart. So I'm gonna buy a needle and thread, go on YouTube, learn how to sew some shit, and stitch it together properly by hand, because I don't have a sewing machine. And so that'll be like the equivalent to old man's yoga. So I'll do that today. And what else? Oh, just clean the van up a little bit, I suppose. And then restock, load up. I got a thing to go to Thursday morning, so I'll stay home now for the next, what's today? Wednesday. So I'll stay home today, do that thing tomorrow, and then after lunch tomorrow, I'll probably piss off again. But I have got to come. I got to be localish. That's not true. I've got to be within. Well, I've got to come back Tuesday to have a new tyre fit because I booked it in today. So I ain't got enough money today. I pay myself every 2 weeks, and a very structured budget works for me anyway. So not much happening. A few chores on the van. Fanny about with that footage I got of Jonah. Try and make something of it. Oh yeah, so when I done this, I've had this idea for, I'd like to do an interview with people, just ordinary people, sharing life experiences, van life, whatever it is, whatever you comes up, you know. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just sort of went, I'll just do it. Didn't give it any thought. And I just sort of done it all wrong, really. So now I've done it the once and sort of packed it up a bit. I'm going to probably change the way I do it, because people like to share their lives, don't they? Their life experiences. And I've got a lot of life experience about a lot of things, good, bad, and otherwise, you know. I'm going to try and go back because it's an icy wind today. So that's our plan for the rest of the day. So this is a short video, keeping you up to date what's going on. Because it's loose end's journal. Of course, a journal is a daily thing, isn't it? And so I think every day I'll make a little video, even if it's a short one, just telling you what's going on. People seem to be interested in other people's lives, and I quite enjoy doing it. This is therapy for me, because I spend a lot of time alone, because a lot of people get on my nerves, very much like that Jonah chap, funny enough. So pockets of interaction is good, and more often than not enough. I've got one or two close friends I can spend several days with and always be fine. Tara being one, my very close friend from the Black Country. It's a strange thing. Growing up, you know, the Black Country, I don't know why I say it like that, because I just imagine that's how the accent is, but I've probably got it all wrong. But I never understood why it was a black country as a kid, right? And I thought, is it because lots of black people live there, right? All the people that come from wherever in the world, and they put them into black country up north. And then I thought for a while, maybe because it's all coal miners up there. I was a kid, I'm not talking 40, I'm talking 10, you know, I didn't know. Runny nose, nice bag of poo though, there's just to go there. And anyway, so, where was I going with that? I forgot what I was saying there. Oh, senility is just round the corner. I'm a hop, skip and a jump from writing my name and address on the back of my hand so I don't forget who I am and where I live. So that's where we are so far. Very short, simple video. I'm off to get me sewing kit now and then go home and make me little door. So till next time, see you later. Bye for now. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. One other thing before I go, because I just thought of it. I learned a video and going dog poo. I remember a sketch from that. Most women comedians are not funny, are they? It's somebody who is amusing, very amusing, not hysterical to me, but very amusing. What's her name? Northern Lass. And she's done a sketch about this. She was talking about, she went out and she picked up a dog's poo in a bag and she was doing something, and as she went to get something out of her handbag or do something or other, and the dog poo bag hit her in the face, and she said her initial thought was, oh, it was very much like a warm Greg's pasty. That's probably not very funny, but it amused me. I mean, she probably delivers it better than that, pardon me. Anyway, later, bye 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 bye.